Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel here today. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina for the RTR Championship event. Right now, I'm at my friend's apartment complex. We just got in the car. We're about to head over to Concord Mills, meet up with a bunch of the guys, and we're going on some like cruise. It's a Mustang owner's cruise throughout the morning. It's currently 8:30. And then at 1 o'clock is when the meet starts at the RTR lab. So I know the cruise is going to take us around the North Carolina countryside for a little bit, and then it's going to end at the lab. So follow along and we'll see y'all in a second. Alright, so we're on the highway now. We're on 485 heading to Concord Mills to meet up with everybody, meet up with the group. I know, I think Vaughn and Chelsea will be there leading the cruise. And there'll be a bunch of other like RTR people and a bunch of Mustang car people, so it's gonna be a very fun day. We're gonna grab some Chick-fil-A on the way over there, get some breakfast, hang out, and I know I got a bunch of friends that are coming on the cruise, so can't wait to see everybody, get everybody on film, and let's have a good day. Also, I've been getting ideas about like starting and doing like travel videos, kind of like this, but somewhat car-wise, but also just random, just trips and just documenting some cool stuff. Would y'all be interested in seeing that? Let me know, comment down below. Do I post it on this channel, or do I make a new channel eventually for traveling stuff? Because honestly, like, my channel is this, but I want it to be more than just my car. Like, I want it to be about me and like the stuff that I do, not just my Mustang. Or so like, I don't like being stuck with one niche. So like, I want to be able to like broaden and do different things. So comment down below, let me know. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this drive off, and we'll see you in a second. All right, everybody, welcome to the RTR Cruise pre-meet. We've got an entire line of people out here waiting. I guess we're just waiting for some people to show up. It is 9:30. The cruise leaves at 10. So we're just gonna walk down the line real quick and look over some of the cars. So every car has at least one or two RTR pieces on them. We got my friend Harley's black S650 with the bronze package. We got this guy, met him at the hotel last night. Then got my boy Larry with the red.
With my the license plate.
Yeah.
I drove it down this whole.
Oh, bruh. We got the red S650. Love the race red.
Play that. Somebody else can finish it off. But I got the majority of it, okay? I did a decent amount of work, okay? Hey, Milton, I don't want to hear from you, man. Otherwise, we'll put you at the back with Timberlake. Yeah. All right? Jesus Christ, bringing sexy back over here. I like that shirt.
Yes, sir. You still haven't used the bullhorn yet.
I know. I feel like I wasted my time and $19 on batteries.
All right, so walking around, we got this gray Gen 3 RTR. We got the Lightning McQueen S650. That looks pretty sick. That Coleman's car. Colin. Hey, what's up, dog?
What's up, bro?
Oh.
I can see you, man. I texted you.
I didn't. I probably got it. I just had it on my phone. All right, here's Matt's car. Got the Velocity Blue RTR. The blue with the bronze Tech 7s looks crazy. I actually really like that a lot. Like another 350R. Race red RTR. S187. Eruption green. You got a white S650. A gray S650. You got Minion and this EcoBoost like race car. This drifting RTR right here. Ingot silver. You got Harley's S650. All right, so we're like third in line. We got Chelsea leading, Vaughn second. You got David Patterson, that dude in blue, right here. Then us. You got Shay. You got Chris Cervinki in the dark horse. And then you just got a whole line of cars all the way back. Should be a pretty fun time. Sorry about the wind noise on walking around. I know it's very windy outside today. So we got Vaughn leading, Chelsea second, David third, me fourth. You got Shay fifth, Chris Cervinki in sixth. Looks like we got Larry back there in seventh. So got a whole big gang rocking down. What highway is this? 85. And I think we're gonna hit some back roads soon. I can't find my head strap to put the GoPro on my head. I wanted to do that for the back roads, but I can't find it, so sorry. Got in front of us. He came back at the stop sign and apologized. And Vaughn's leading the charge. David's second. He's third, and then me. Then we got a yellow RTR EcoBoost. We got Matt, so Chris, and Larry back there, and then Harley. And we are just flying through the North Kakalaki wilderness right now. I assume heading to the lab, since the meet starts in 2 hours, and they want to give us a private tour. All right, we are pulling up to RTR now. I guess we're going to wrap around the back of the building. He couldn't even wait 10 minutes.
Man, don't know how to make it in.
But we are out here. Hey, that cruise is pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
It's pretty sick.
What you think?
That was cool. I liked it.
That's Charlotte. Looks much like Virginia.
That was a super fun cruise.
Thank you.
That was fun. Hey David, that cruise was pretty sick.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Doing the whole YouTube thing now.
Oh
Getting
yeah,
on it, trying.
Get ready to be stressed.
Oh, I already am. I've only been doing it a year and I already am.
Yeah, it's a lot, but no, that's
We're here. There's still a lot more people to show up. You got Colin and Damien right there. You got the S650s. You got a bunch of cars wrapped up. There's Chelsea.
It was so super cold though. The tires are not.
Tires a little cold. Yeah, but this is the first time we've ever opened our doors. We wanted to do something very special for Mustang owners. First, obviously, y'all know Mustang is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm very grateful that you all came out today and that you guys are part of the family. And I hope you guys had fun on the ride. We expect to be doing more and more fun events. And as you guys know, Ford is always thinking about fun things to do for its customers with the school and other things that they've announced that they have coming, experiences for Mustang owners and such. So, we're a part of that, and we want to continue to make your guys' experience from being a Mustang owner epic, right? We want to create FOMO for everybody that does not have a Mustang, and just have fun, because we have the coolest vehicles on the planet. I might be biased, I might not, but whatever. So obviously the labs looks a little different today, but I'm gonna walk you through kind of what we've got going on. So this is our showroom. Normally the Spec 5 that I was driving is in here, and it's kind of like a snapshot of our history. So when we launched RTR, this was the first car that we launched with, right? So this is our first prototype. This I gave to my father before he passed away, and he told me that I had to save it for my firstborn son. So this is Gunner's car. Thank you, Dad. I've got to hold on to it for another 13 years and keep it running and all that fun stuff. But obviously something we wouldn't want to get rid of in history. So we debuted this car at SEMA in 2010.
It still has the original HREs that we had cut for it, and then we obviously made our flow form version of the wheel. This car debuted the same day at SEMA. This was in the K&N booth. This was at the Ford booth. So this is the RTRC. We basically took all of the molds from our 2010 race car and built a Mustang with it. We dropped about 500 pounds by doing that. And if you look at the detail, I was very adamant about this. You know, this was our first, like, hey, this is what RTR does. This is how we roll, this is our engineering. And so every seam on the car, the carbon lines up, the weave lines up across every seam of the car. I did that, I was inspired by Pagani Zonda. No, this isn't $1 million car, but you know, so we did that. Long story short, I sold this car at Barrett Jackson. I really didn't want to, but I needed some money to fund the down payment for my Ford GT. I sold it at Barrett Jackson. The guy that bought it was like, I don't know your brand, I don't know you, but your passion made me want to buy this car. The way you talked about it, whatever, you know, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, a couple years later, he calls me back and he's like, look, I've been watching you, you need this car back. And I'm like, I don't need this car back. He's like, you need this car back. So anyway, I bought the car back, and I'm glad I did because, you know, when things aren't around, you don't really think about them, but now that it's here, it's like, it's needed for this story, right? So, so we debuted these two cars. This really was something that started to put us on the map, turn people's eyes. This is our first ever production car. So this was, when I signed my contract with Ford in 2010, I was able to get a lease vehicle. So basically, because I couldn't afford to, you know, I wasn't at the point where I could buy a car, use it for marketing, I got a Mustang, we turned it into an RTR, and this was our vehicle that we used for all of our marketing, all of our R&D, all of our development, and then later on I bought it out of the lease. It's got a carbureted 8-stat, cool, I've seen that before. Then you pop the hood, and it's a Coyote, all fuel injected, all Motec. And in 2011, this motor had just come out, obviously, so it was very, very fresh. But this car is definitely one of our, you know, one of the most famous cars that we have, and frankly, of our generation. It gets driven hard. If you look too close at it, you'll see chips and dents and stuff all over it. Joey Logano and I went and did a video in Wilkesboro, where you're from, and on the racetrack before they cleaned it off, and he shot stuff all over the car, and it just kind of is what it is, right? Cars are built to be driven, you know, more character. This is where all the builds, all the prototyping, all the test fitting, everything goes on for RTR vehicles. Usually, so you know, later on, when if you guys want, there's some parts here. We've got some 3D printed samples, some production samples you guys can touch and feel and check it out. We've got Monster Energy here, sampling and giving you guys free product, but today they are. Thank you guys. So this is where all of our chassis, all of our metal work gets done. Some prototyping, a lot of our Bronco parts and things like that, the hard metal parts get done over here.
All right, after the tour now, we're out here in the shop. We got Matt right here, but we got the RTR X for Need for Speed. You got the full carbon RTRC with the HREs. You have the prototype first ever RTR made, and then the first production car. And then they put Vaughn's Spec 5 that we were out cruising with all morning and back in the shop. We got Vaughn's race car right here.
Also, food is going to be ready around 2:30.
Here's the championship winning car for Chelsea. Looks so sick. Even got all the damage on it from drifting around. Some good vibes in here today. We got the yellow RTR Spec 2. The yellow splash with the bronze wheels. And the space gray interior. So good. So we're gonna do a little tour right now, walk around out in the back. Sorry for the wind noise, I know it's probably pretty bad. This dude is the new Mustang brand manager. So me and him have been talking for a little while. The gray S650. We got Colin's car. We got Damien's car. We got a red RTR right here. Another red Mustang. We got a blue RTR. This guy drove all the way from California for this event. And then gold wheels. You got McQueen Atlanta. You got David. David came out here for the event. You got the dude we met at the hotel last night, and then mom and dad finally showed up and they got the car parked with the RTR trailer. You got Harley's S650 right here, black with the bronze appearance package. You got this white one. You got Shay's car. She came from Nashville rocking the new Auto Addicts S650 look-alike headlights. Ross came out here. He brought out his car. It's one of the Mustangs. There's a lot of good cars out here. We're gonna go ahead and head back inside and see what's going on.
Every corner down there.
So I bought 2 shirts, got a fend, got part of the front bumper, and then I'm gonna have Vaughn and Chelsea and Adam LZ sign it. All right, so they're doing autographs now. We got this piece of the car and got signed by Adam LZ, Chelsea, Vaughn, and James. And then they gave me posters for each of them. So super cool, guys. We got the yellow Splash RTR, the Oxford white convertible RTR, and the black with bronze. So we just did lunch. Awesome food, amazing brisket, pulled pork. We're all out in the shop right now, waiting for the documentary to start on the TV over there. Might move closer to get a better angle of it, but it's been super cool out here. All these amazing people coming out, collection of cars. So hope y'all been enjoying the video so far.
I'm Vaughn Gittin JR, and I am the president, founder, and
His day, he was building rally cars, and he was building brand new Ford Mark II Escorts back in the 70s and 80s for rallying. So I started in a Ford Sierra back in 2006 drifting, and yeah, I think Irwindale was probably the most difficult event I ever did, but also probably the event I'm most proud of, because that really tested not only myself but the entire team to get that car back on track. I had to believe in myself, and to be honest, the best thing I ever did was get straight back in that car, because it's taken 3 months of recovery for my collarbone. So if I didn't drive that car after that crash, I would have had 3 months of thinking about my next lap. So now I know I can get straight back in the car after something like that, and I'm just super excited to start this.
Because he's been driving 3 years an athlete. Rookie of the year in the COVID year, amazing human being, really good guy, traveling all the world. Again, love that Safari R32. And winner in New Jersey, 2023 season. Adam LZ, get on everybody. Hi, dude. Adam, you're a busy guy, we're talking about traveling, all these things, and you know, you kind of want to fit FD into your busy schedule, because a lot of people, you know, I always say analogously, it's like a duck swimming. You see the duck calm above the water, but the feet are just cranking below the water. I feel like that's you with your signature, you know, mustache smile. I feel like your legs are always moving, man. Am I correct in saying?
Yeah, there's other stuff going on for sure.
And how was your 2023 season? I think you did a good job encapsulating it of like, this is on your bucket list. You did it in a very unassuming track. Jersey, like Chelsea said, is this pretty easy track, quote unquote, but at the end of the day, it was difficult, and you put it down. Once you took out Chelsea, you're like, this is it. We're like,
yeah, I mean, it's cool enough just being on this team in the first place. You know, I'm getting to share cars with the best drivers in the world. I mean, to be in a team with not only Chelsea, but have Vaughn come back in the mix and have James come over from Ireland. Like, how cool is that? I get to drive one of the best cars in the world with the best team in the world, and I get to just absorb and be a sponge and listen to all the stuff that these guys have learned from years of drifting and try to implement that in my driving. I do think that's a large reason why I was able to get the win, and it was really cool to see. You know, I've been driving an FD now since 2019, and this is for sure the biggest moment, I'd say, of my FD career, and it was really cool to see all that hard work kind of come to fruition.
ultimate experience was rapping. My man, freestyle Wu-Tang, lyric for lyric, with T-Pain at that. That was bonkers. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, put on Wu-Tang.
No, that's a one-time thing, you know?
Yeah.
That's on the internet.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It'll always be there forever.
It will be. People, don't forget.
So Jillian won a wheel, and it was signed by Vaughn and Adam. Nice to meet you guys. All right, they finished inside, so now we're outside. All the drivers are gonna sign people's dashes. We'll see how that goes here in a second. There, and I'll have Vaughn do the bottom. If the marker even shows up.
It does, it's just a little light. Sweet.
I appreciate it, thank you.
No worries, dude.
Congratulations on the championship.
Thank you, man, I appreciate that.
Can I have one more one?
So we got Chelsea and Vaughn signed on the dash up here on the carbon. Pretty cool. Appreciate it, thank you, sir.
Very welcome, my man. Thank you.
Boom. Gotcha. Thanks, Adam. Of course. Thank you, man. All right, guys. And on that note, that's going to end the video. It's getting dark out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all later. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye.